I love you, Mom.
Only 5 minutes left. A fire team that fights together stays together. Double down. Tell them to line up faster. Fantastic work.
Oh my God. I didn't just do that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I think Marv would have been very proud of me in that moment.
I have the holocron. See here. You didn't make it, Grease.
Here? Did you get out?
Ah! Ah! I don't know what happened there. Wikipedia for me, but I have a Wikipedia, and I hate it. Oh wait, is that an empty? Tell me that's an empty suit. Okay, it's an empty suit. Okay. Oh, but I don't like the music that's playing. I do not care for the music that is playing right now. And there's a lot of ammo around here. There's a lot of ammo around here. I could have swore that was somebody hanging there. I could have swore that was somebody hanging there.
Which
And-
should be the upcoming update that's...
What the hell is that?
That is Barry. Barry. So you gotta say hey to
So
Barry.
is this the haunted house in the Halloween season?
More or less.
And they just keep all their
Just keep going along.
Other
You're doing
prop?
fine. You're doing fine.
Oh fuck! What was that? What is that? What the hell is that?
What was that? I don't know. You tell me.
What was that? Okay, yeah. You know what, T? You know I will get you for this.
Yeah,
I will
Oh,
get you.
bullshit! You're the one, dude. You're the one that took me to TWA at night. I don't want to fucking.
Oh, well, I missed this.
All right. Anything on your EMS?
Do you want to play ball with me? Okay. Fuck that.
We are off and running, chat. Here we go. All right, Phil, move forward. Now, Phil, I will tell you right now, I will not leave you alone in this game. Open this door, Phil. Open this door to your left.
The one that I'm okay.
Yeah, the one on the left. Okay, walk in there. And read what is on the portrait, Phil.
How was that? Was that you?
No.
Because I didn't read anything and I just heard a noise.
No. Just
Magna.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
That switch does not seem to do anything. Exactly. It just shuts off the armor.
It shuts off the armor.
Alright, let me see if there's a switch over here.
Might be one.
These switches here.
That was not us.
Again. Alright.
I think I heard Sabrina say mom.
Huh?
What?
She didn't
I thought
say
you were in
anything.
another room.
No, she didn't say anything.
Did you not?
I heard that.
That was. I thought that was.
I thought that was Serena. I heard mom.
Me too.
I heard it too.
It wasn't.
That was not a real person.
me.
I'll tell you what, I know, I'm gonna take a seat over here.
Maker.
The maker. You're probably told not to speak to strangers. And that's fine. That's fine. My name is T. And over there's my
Was that you squeaking?
Ooh, no, that wasn't. I heard that.
Yeah, that's now I hear you squeaking.
I heard.
What was that? It sounded like a voice.
I don't. It did.
Yeah, it wasn't your. Because
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't.
doesn't
Nothing got
sound
caught
like
in my throat. There was. I marked it, but it was a mumble. Did you heard that, right?
100%.
Cat, I swear, are you really doing this to me? Are you seeing this? Ah! Damn it, Cat! Don't. Oh my God! The cat. You little jerk! Man? What did you do to my game, Cat? I swear to God.
Is that still going off in there, Tina? I would like the cat balls. Someone needs some cat balls.
What was that?
Someone needs some cat balls. You have.
What is that? What is that? Do you hear that, Pip? It's a very wow. Hang on. It's a very rushed. It sounds like a rushed whisper.
Someone needs some cat balls.
I'm now slowing it down to 175. I'm hearing turn around. Does anyone else hear that?
Which is ironic when you think about it, because usually people say, "Oh, all theaters are haunted." I don't think all theaters are haunted.
Well, this one's definitely definitely.
I mean, something's.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But-
They're just not talking to us right now.
They're just not talking to us right now.
You want to go into the green room?
But I ask you, since when does an actor never want to talk about themselves?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, it's me, Twitch Dad, and I'm here.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get super creepy. This is the game Cyberpunk 2077 wanted to be, chat. I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is the game Cyberpunk 2077 wanted to be. So there you go.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Okay. Glad I got that out of my system. Overriding it could destroy my software, but I made that choice when I hooked into that first computer and the consequences it would bring. I'm sorry we won't see the outside together. I thought I needed to carry on the memories of humanity to hold on to the past, but I see futures and companions in you. Here, let me take that off of you. You were my friend, the very best I could have asked for. Oh, damn it. This is going to be another Last of Us ending where I cry, isn't it? I'm tearing up already. Oh. He's headbutting him. Oh. Oh, my heart! Oh, my heart! Oh. 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 Why am I crying at a video game? Oh my god. Oh. I did it, hon. I did it, hon. I am. finish Stray. Worth every minute. Worth every minute. I'm gonna move your butt just a little bit. There you go.
What?
I wonder if she's pregnant.
She does look like. I was just wondering if her belly was a little bit big.
Yeah,
Maybe that might be why she's hungry.
that might be.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did you just whisper? Did you just whisper?
Keep going. Everything you got. No, I don't know. I'm worried. He's back at red.
Come on.
Oh no.
Steve Saylor! Steve Saylor! You did it! You did it! Congratulations, Steve Saylor! You just picked up your second seal. That's a motherfucking red seal. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Teams. I fucking love it when T gets hyped.
The team made entirely of your clan. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Yeah, you just saw 80 inches of me touching my nipples on your wall. You're never gonna look at your wall the same way again. Okay. That kind of snuck up on me. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of snuck up on me. Oh, food, BRB, fantastic. For everybody that is over on YouTube, make sure to shout out, say hey. And sorry about the hiccup earlier because I wasn't live on YouTube. But we got it fixed. A little bit of a ghoulie kick and bada bing, bada boom, we're here. Hey, how you doing, everybody? And no, I'm not drinking this out of irony concerning the news today or yesterday.
Hello there.
Hello there. I think before we get into the ghost stuff, I should probably go on ahead and just address it. Things are not looking good over at Bungie again. There was no reason for these people to get laid off. There was none. There was absolutely none. If they're contractors, then you tell them, okay, the contract is up. But laying off 200 plus people, no reason. And now the whispers are coming out that pretty much Destiny could be on its last hurrah. Apparently, there is no Destiny 3 in development, and apparently there is secondhand. It's bad. It's bad. Yes, there was another layoff the other day, and some people were talking about it. Matter of fact, good friend of the stream, good friend in general, Liana Rupert. She was talking about how 2 days before her layoff, and other community managers and people that were involved, all got a chance to go out to Paul Pearson's new car because he had bought a brand new car 2 days before they had massive layoffs at Destiny or over at Bungie. And it's and oh, here's the cool bit though. Here's the cool bit. Paul Pearson's CEO of Bungie. He basically gives the thumbs up for them to launch this letter to the community about how, yeah, this is tough, but we're gonna have to let go of some more people, like 220 people. We're gonna have to let them go after one of the most successful launches they've ever had with Destiny. We're letting 220 people go. What does Paul Pearson's do? He goes on ahead and he turns his Twitch account to private.
Who's this nut tugger?
Yeah. We're talking. He drops the news and then he puts his thing on. He goes into the cone of silence on social media. And it's no. They basically claimed. They needed to trim off some of the fat. There was just too much financial losses, so they had to recoup their losses. That was what they said secondhand. Just apparently they were spending too much money. Meanwhile, in the past year, it also came out, Paul Pearson's has enough spendable income to pick up over, I believe it was 15 antique cars, like sports cars, like vintage sports cars. And I don't know if he gave himself a raise, but here's the thing though. I got friends who were involved in the first Bungie layoff, and they were just getting by because they had to live in Seattle. They had to be in Seattle. I love me some Seattle, but let me tell you something. One of the reasons why we're moving is because of cost of living. And when Mr. Pearson's shows off his latest investment, and then 2 days later lays off the very people that he's looking dead in the eye. That is, I mean, it's C-suite behavior. I get it. You know, I still remember back when I was working with a place called American Public University System. I remember when the jackass that was my boss, the associate VP of marketing, not the VP of marketing, the associate VP of marketing. When I got promoted to manager, and I don't mind saying, this was the first time in a corporate setting where I had a team. I'll never forget what he said. I'll never forget it. He said, "So T, when you undertake this role, and keep in mind, I had been at APUS for a whopping 2 months. 2 months. And the manager that I was answering to just basically came in and said, I quit and left. All right? So it was now my turn. I was supposed to be the new manager. And I'll never forget what this asshole said to me. He said, "You got to look at your team, not as people, but as assets." Assets. That's the way I'm supposed to look at my team. They're not people. They're assets.
Figured it.
And I guess that's how Paul Pearson's was able to do that. How he could look people in the eye and say, "Yeah, I just picked up this brand new ride. What you think?" And then 2 days later say, "Yeah, here's your severance. You're gonna we're canceling your benefits today. Merry Christmas." So yeah, it's hard enough. It's tough enough to play. I had just gotten the bad taste of the first layoffs out of my mouth. I had just gotten over that, and I was happy to play again. Came across a copy of all of Twitter. Oh my God! At a book sale on Saturday, unexpected mega nostalgia bomb. OG, appreciate that you're still out here. Oh my God! Oh my God! You know, there are a lot. Okay. First off, real quick, for that to be your first ever tweet in my chat, or my first ever drop in my chat, Fat Vengeance, thank you very much. Now I will say this too. Mr. Vengeance, I've done a lot of books about social media, including the dummy stuff, and taking out the dummy stuff out of the equation, right? Taking that out of the equation, I don't mind saying all of Twitter is one of my favorite works. That was one of my favorite books that I ever saw on the bookshelf. I was very, very proud of what I did with all of Twitter. It was coming out at a time where people were doing different things about the platform, and you know, people were talking about how trivial it was and how it wasn't worth your time, et cetera, et cetera. And I tried to elevate it. I tried to take it to to a new level where I could say, look, this may seem like a overly cutesy, silly Silicon Valley thing, but there's something to this. Now, granted, that was before Elon Musk got a hold of it, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point. All of Twitter really is a documentation of the wide-eyed wonder that was Twitter when it first started out. I could literally go onto Twitter at that back then and drop one tweet and have 20 people, chatting aside. In fact, Pod Culture was there during that whole thing. All of Twitter. That was a fun one. So anyway, going back to what happened. It looks like the news is getting even worse because there's now an internal rumor that's leaked that basically Destiny 2 will be getting smaller. We'll be getting smaller updates, but nothing like major. There are no major expansions coming or slated right now for Destiny 2. This is after a long time of people saying no. There's still a future for Destiny. There's still a future for Destiny. Now, once upon a time, I would worry because that was my content. Destiny was my content. It's not anymore. I guess you could say by the book, I'm a variety streamer. I'm a variety streamer with a focus on the paranormal. And that's cool. I'm good with that. In fact, I'm more than good with that. Turn off all recommendation. No. I've got to fix that. Yeah, I'll do that. Now that's not to say I am not. I'm still not going to hang out with a friend. All right, you take care, wizard. Enjoy that grass. Touch it long, touch it well. And no, that's not me being snarky. That's me being honest. But we see the difference is, Cass. The difference is that it's Destiny wants to be something like WoW. I think Destiny wants to be one of these lifestyle games. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, WoW is one of the heavy hitters, but the thing is that those types of games, in particular WoW, there's a lot of maintenance goes into it. There's a lot of people that are involved in it, and they're a lot more expensive than, say, a game like Marathon, which is the game they've been promising for well over a year now. The thing is, though, is that I don't have as much skin invested in the game as some other streamers that I know, where their entire content is nothing but Destiny, and I'm not gonna lie. I feel lucky that I do have the paranormal, and I have a joy and a sincere passion for other games beyond Destiny. I think I would have been sweating it more had I not made that pivot. And while I feel bad for the content creators that are focused on this, I'm not gonna lie. It breaks my heart because Destiny will always have a special place in my heart. It will always have a special place in my heart, and it still does. It is still my soul game. Most of the friends that I made through Twitch, I made all through the Destiny community. I've been fortunate enough I was fortunate enough to be a part of a very big campaign in the Destiny community, and I was happy to be a part of it. I was thrilled to be a part of it, and I look at it, the point of view is no one's going to be able to take that away from me. But I am genuinely shocked at the status of things at Bungie right now. And Steve was shook, Liana was shook. There were a lot of friends of mine, and I was reading some of the tweets because I follow a lot of the developers. I follow a lot of the people on the platform formerly known as Twitter, and it just breaks my heart a little bit. But I felt like I should address it. I wanted to address it briefly. Just say, Yeah, I think I was still reeling from it. And if I seem a little if I seem a little soft-spoken today, it's mainly because I did not sleep well. I had nothing to do with what happened yesterday with Bungie or anything like that. I was having a really rough night the other night over a lot of things. In fact, I wanted to do a packing stream today and wrap up these last 2 bookshelves. I might do it anyway. But yeah, last night, Dorito had a moment and for some reason charged across my face. Woke me up at about 1 a.m. and did a number of my nose, but that wasn't the problem. I couldn't get back to sleep. I just could not get back to sleep, so I came downstairs, watched a few YouTube videos that were outstanding, and then I said, okay, I'm going to try going to sleep again. Tossed and turned a bit, and then finally did drift off. So I have at least that, I had that. But I was real. I mean, this was now like 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. So today has felt very off. It's been very, very off today. I think I'm okay now. I think I'm in a decent headspace with everything. I'm able to recognize, and that's I think that's important when dealing with mental health. I think it's important to recognize what could be causing weird things like that happening to you. For me, it's probably the stress of the move and making sure everything's packed. And we're picking up Sam tomorrow, and it's there's once we got into August, which again that was also on the back of my head. That yeah, once we get into August, it's like pedal to the metal and everything's just it's going to get insane. And I accept that. I know that it's coming. Doesn't make it any easier. Oh, that's right. There was something I wanted to adjust real quick. Oh, I forgot to do this. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you didn't know, the new season of Dungeons and Disableds is underway. Steve launched it last night. I finished watching it today, and it is absolutely fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this season. It's going to be a good season, I think. It's going to be a real good season. And I can now, I know I've been talking about it, and I've been tight-lipped on some things because nothing apparently was official. I was lightly telling people, then telling people sincerely, and then saying, "Oh, well, hang on a minute, I can't talk about it now," and so going back and forth on it. But everybody, I can now talk about it openly because the schedule for TwitchCon 2024 is out. And yes, I am on it, and I will be talking about the paranormal. I'm very excited about this. Gonna be on a panel with Detoon. Gonna be on a panel with Sam, with Steve, Sailor, and myself. The 4 of us. We're gonna be talking about streaming paranormal investigations, and I am very excited about this. I do not know if it will be streamed. I will probably be streaming it on my own, because last year nobody told me if it was or wasn't going to be streamed, and turns out it wasn't. So I said, you know what, this one I'm going to want to actually bring the cameras out, and I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna record it this time, and yeah, I'm over the moon because one, I really like what Detoon does. I enjoy his content a lot. It is very high test. It is very much in your face, but it's interesting. He has a really manic approach to streaming, and I love it. It's he's able to do what I don't even think in my 20s I could do. You know, he is just full on. He is a lot of fun. He is high energy, but he is also streaming like 8 to 9 hours a day, if not longer, when he does stream. And no, I do. I enjoy his content. His paranormal investigations, though, laser focused. And I think that's what I find so fascinating about watching him, is because when you watch his streams, he is all over the place. I don't know how he does it, but he is all over the place. Wow, the bots are out today. The bots are out today. All right, who can get him? Who can get to them first? Who can get to them first? Ah, damn it. Well played. Well played. Well done, second hand. You win this one. Yeah, but anyway, but his Detoon's paranormal investigations are absolutely on point. They're great to watch, and yeah, I enjoy them. I enjoy them a lot. I'm on mobile and distracted trying to hang up a power strip on the wall. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get to it, but I was right. I was automatically going. I automatically go to the right click. I don't know why, but I automatically go to the right click. Oh. Over on YouTube, though, in what state is College Hill? Thank you for that question, Welch. I appreciate that. So, the old hospital on College Hill is located in Williamson, West Virginia. And it is a powerful weapon indeed, Pod Culture. It is a powerful weapon, Brad. One that should be used with great responsibility, because there is great power in it. But Welch, going back to your question, and by the way, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying this live YouTube stream. We are simulcasting on both YouTube and Twitch. So just giving a heads up on there. So to give you an idea geographically where Williamson, West Virginia is in West Virginia, it's in the lower southern part of the state. It is so close to the border of Kentucky that literally you can drive maybe 5 minutes and you're in Kentucky. And that's where Williamson, West Virginia is located. And literally you can see it. It is the old hospital on College Hill. It is, yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty amazing site. And probably one of the best and probably one of the scariest places I've ever visited. It is not as overwhelming as, say, Crescent SCI, but is it? Whoa, God! Woo! Mothman! Oh my God! Oh, you scared the crap out of me there, secondhand. Thank you. Your work is done. You can return to your home planet. Okay, so but you got to it. So anyway, yeah, the old hospital is very cool, but it's also very contained compared to Crescent, which is just huge and spread out and all kinds of things. But thank you for the question. Appreciate that. We're going to be getting into some footage in just about half an hour. As far as TwitchCon, though, this is the one panel that I'm currently on. I mean, if somebody asks for someone in a pinch, I can always jump in because I do love a good panel. But yeah, I'm really excited. They made the schedule. They finalized the schedule just literally the day after. At least, well, so that's the funny thing. They basically said, yeah, the presentations are due on this date. And then they wound up moving the due date up to, I guess, give people, a chance to finish their give them a chance to finish their presentations. I'm like, hang on a second, that's not fair. But then I looked at it and I said, oh, well, that means I got mine in early. So the first draft is done. But then this weekend, I think I'm going to take some time this weekend to tweak it a bit so that I can so that I can, make that happen. I'm kind of happy about that. And then let's see, they also moved back the date that the presentations are finally due. So if I remember correctly, they were supposed to be due on the 19th. Hang on a minute. No, the 19th is my moving day. When did they say they were supposed to be due? It was on the 12th. Was it? Hold on. Please hold, everyone. Your call is very important to us. Oh, no, that's Apparel and Research Symposium. Jeez. Whew. Yeah. August is going to be a full-on month. I don't mind saying it. August is just going to be a full-on month. But yeah, the good news is my presentation is in fact August. Yes, so I need to actually change Bowie over there. But the rough draft is in, and now according to it's in early. But I think this weekend I'm just going to tweak it a bit. And one of the things I have to do is I have to tighten it up, because it turns out that they're only giving us 45 minutes for a panel, which means we got to be in and out, and then we open it up for questions. And the thing about paranormal investigations, particularly when you want to live stream them, yeah, you've got to be. You're going to get a lot of questions. I just know you're going to get a lot of questions. So I said, okay, I have to make sure that I've got this thing spit polished as close as I can get to it to be spit polished. I need to get 2 video clips from Detune, and then there are a couple of video clips from me, and I think I know what I want to use for said video clips. And then, of course, if Sam or Steve want to talk about anything else, we'll have to figure out what's going on. Oh, no, I know exactly why, I know exactly why, Brad. It is for that. But they also want to keep things on a tight schedule. And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And normally normally they have an hour for panels, but because they're trying to keep things really on a tight schedule, they want to make sure that people have a chance to get to where they want to go without having to leave another one. And I think they're also kind of leaning on telling people it's 45 minutes that way, because I have seen that, and it's something that I always got really uptight about. Even when it says in the effing program, please give 10 to 15 minutes. Please give 10 to 15 minutes to get from one panel to the next, right? And also to let people set up for the next panel. I'll tell you one thing. It tells me I lost count how many professional authors would, when I'm moderating a panel, say, why are you ending it so early? There's only, we don't have to be out of here until the top of the hour. And I'm like, well, if you read the program, it says 10 to 15 minutes, because you want to be able to get people to the other side, and get people to get to the next panel. And they're looking at me like, well, you're the moderator. I guess you know best. I'm like, F you, man. F you. F you and the horse you rode in on. Seriously. If the moderator says we're wrapping this up, then you effing wrap it up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Brad. That's what your mom said, but I didn't quite understand her because she had my jizz gurgling in her mouth. Yeah, you must be listening to him. He said you've got 10 minutes in between panels so you can get back and forth. Yeah, I went there. Because if you really want to see me triggered, back talk your moderator. It's the reason why they're called moderators, jackass. Someone should have told the GOP candidate
That's what she said.
But he did not. He was not told that. And don't say much these days. I hear you, Brad. But that's true. You want to give people at least a certain amount of time to get from point A to point B. But when you say, well, we have an hour. No, you don't have an hour.
What did you just say?
Yeah. The delay caught up to Pip.
What?
I am look, honey. I went there. I went dark. The reason I went grim dark on there.
You're gonna have to delete that now.
Well, yeah, probably, but I'm not, because I tell you, no. What ticks me off is when it says clearly in a con program, please allow for 10 to 15 minutes to get from one panel to the next. Wrap it up. But you get these jackasses, these absolute, well, in the, I'm going to throw this out there.
Who's this nut togger?
Second time I've gotten to use that. Where they basically go, it goes, well, we need to wrap up, so let's go on ahead and let's get some questions in. And I've had authors, like authors that know better go, why are you wrapping up so early? I'm like, well, one, I'm the moderator, which means I can do this, and two,
well, Lady Grantham next door did not appreciate your using
Oh,
our language.
Lady Grantham is Viola. But yeah, it's anyway, I need to tighten up the rough draft to make sure that it is good and ready to go. So yeah.
Oh, we're not picking up Sam tomorrow. We're picking Sam up on Saturday.
Oh, on Saturday. Okay.
I didn't just work that out.
Oh, okay, so not Friday, Saturday picking up Sam. Then no stream on Saturday, everybody. No stream on Saturday.
No, we're going to be hauling stuff. And
Yeah.
But
So
you could start stream earlier on Friday.
I mean, well, no, I've got to start.
You could do a packing stream.
I definitely got to do a packing stream. Definitely going to be doing a packing stream.
Because we're moving in just over.
Because we're moving in roughly 2.5 weeks. Yeah.
I'm gonna get that done.
And I'm going to be presenting. I'm going to be presenting at the Paranormal Research Symposium, so I got to put that presentation together. Oh, and I got to book myself a room there. Yeah, you're right. I should probably do that now, shouldn't I? So Friday night. Oh, jeez. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. No, she's not listening. No, she's actually watching in the next room. She's watching in the next room. She came in here like, what the hell did you just say? Nice to know I can still, shock my wife after so many years of of marriage. Okay, so let's see. No. I want the 16th through the 17th. Continue with one night. Let's see what I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this. Courtyard Gettysburg. Spring Hill Suites Chambersburg. No, not Chambersburg. Now you see, the thing about this, there's a Courtyard Gettysburg, but it's like on the outskirts of Gettysburg. It's in the general area of Gettysburg, but it's not necessarily historic Gettysburg. Hey, hon. Oh, there you are. Hi. The place, the place that you were gonna shack me up for that one night. When was it? Like how much was it? Do you remember?
$210 or something.
Because I mean, this is the. You
didn't want to stay in anywhere haunted.
I didn't say that. But there's like a $20 difference between this courtyard and the other one, and I know where the courtyard is. It's outside of Gettysburg.
But if you want to go book on the Tilly Pierce house, then you go to the Tilly Pierce house.
Could you book it for me, please? I did say please. I didn't say, well, go book me the Tilly Pearson house. Just would you please? Would you please? I mean, you could do the
copious amounts of free time.
I'm
going to do it. I'm just.
If not the Tilly Pearson,
I'm just
if not
doing
the
your
yeah.
little backhand.
Welcome to a look into my life, everybody. What about the actual what? What about the actual hotel itself, where the?
That's really expensive.
Oh, really?
That's like $260, $270.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you want
I'll look at both, but I'll book your pilot.
All right.
Yeah, so you do want to. You said you didn't want to be.
No, I said I wasn't gonna have time to do any investigating. I'm not gonna. I don't care if it's haunted or not, but if it's closer to the actual event, so I don't have to worry about parking and things like that.
Wakes you up in the night with like a flick in the head.
If Tilly's waking me up in the night, she better be telling me, yo, you need to fix one of these slides. What?
Tilly was 14.
Well, then Tilly better go, yo, granddad, get up and fix your presentation because it sucks balls. I mean,
I'm feeling spicy tonight.
I'm feeling a little spicy tonight. I blame lack of sleep.
Well, you'll probably. As long as Dorito doesn't run over your face again.
I swear, I don't know what got into that cat. He just decided. He just decided he was gonna just mix it up with me and my face.
My head, like bounce off the top of my head, but never across my face.
It was weird.
He's
a. That wasn't even a smooth criminal move. That was just him being a criminal, being a straight up freaking criminal. Blue collar, man. Oh, you're at the Farnsworth? Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna be there. Oh, cool, Val. Very cool. All right, sweet ass. All right. I hope it's gonna be a good turnout. I hope it is. I hope it is. But yeah. Oh, nice, nice. Sorry, I didn't want to shout in the microphone, everybody.
I want a Chucky though.
What?
I know there's not many Chuckies there.
There's not many Chuckies
We can
left.
go out tomorrow and get more Chuckies.
Hold on. The birthday cake one.
Yeah, I'll have a birthday cake.
Oh, too late. I got you another one. Here we go. Incoming Chucky. Good job. All right. So yeah.
Why is somebody who's staying at the Farnsworth?
Val.
Oh,
Val's gonna be there. Yeah, Val and Carrie are gonna be there. Just be glad Dorito isn't 26 pounds like Bear was. He used to dive bomb Argus in the middle of the night.
They're significant. They're at least
They're stocky, but of the three, I would say of the three, Dorito is the tiniest.
If you had Hudson running across
Yeah.
your face, you might.
But well, you know, Calcifer running across my face, or even Dorito running across my face would be intense. But having a Hudson, man, I mean, there'd be a dent in my head. There'd be a dent in me. There'd be a dent in me head. All right. So anyway, yeah, very excited about the paranormal symposium. It's coming up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you haven't had a chance, Val, to listen to Alex Mitsuo or meet her or chat with her, make some time. Alex is fantastic, and she was a delight to investigate with. Matter of fact, she got that is something we have to film before we lose the couch. I want to film with Pip a 5-minute paranormal where Pip actually took up Alex on a challenge. And no, I know it wasn't a direct challenge, but it was still a challenge. Alex basically said,
they mused.
They were just pontificating a bit, saying, yeah, I think the GhostTube app is probably the lesser offensive of the apps that are out there,
Yeah,
but
I still wonder
about whether or not it's listening to you with the microphone. And that night at Linville, you know, it was, if you remember the live stream, everybody, it was just firing off. Well, that night, Pip, or rather the next morning, Pip had that in the back of her mind, and she said, you know what? I'm going to try something. So she goes downstairs and she disables the microphone in GhostTube.
And I put it in it. I put it on airplane.
And Pip put it in airplane mode to make sure there's no kind of interference whatsoever, right? And based on the behavior the previous night, where it wasn't in airplane mode and she was just she had the microphone going. The only downside is that when you disable the microphone, GhostTube says I'm not recording, so you can't really record anything. Oh, look at that!
I guess you could, but I had.
Thank you for that follow. I certainly do appreciate that, Fat Vengeance. Say that again. Yes. So Pip disables the microphone, puts GhostTube, and this is GhostTube vanilla, not Seer or any of that. Just standard GhostTube. Puts it in airplane mode, and GhostTube, and you've done that before. You've actually put it in airplane mode and run GhostTube.
Yes.
But this time she also disabled the microphone. sits down there. What happens? Boom, 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 boom. The thing is still going off. It's still going off. And it's not just randomly spitting out words. It's actually it's saying things very relevant and even repeating from the previous night, which we rarely, if ever, have had with GhostTube. So I think there's a lot to be said for the GhostTube app. It's one of the reasons why we enjoy it so much. Before I forget, hon, did you get a? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna mute the mic for just a second. No crisis even needing to be averted, everybody. It's fine. We're good. And we are moving forward in purchasing Tejas. So there we go. Wait, what? I was finding my air horn. What?
When was that message from?
July 29th. But no, the thing is, I just saw it. I just got the notification for it.
Really?
Technology has been acting very weird.
Wow.
Technology, because like I got the message late, and then on top of that, a lot of people aren't getting my they're not getting my notifications for when I go live. I went live on Twitch and YouTube, and while Twitch was like, "Yes, you're live," YouTube was like, "Yeah, this will be upcoming." What? It was weird. It's been a really weird couple of days with technology. So anyway, but we're fine. We're good. Hi, how are you, everyone?
I hear a cat.
And you hear the thunder
noises.
We should have named them after the Thundercats, because man, when those guys start running upstairs, boom, 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 it's crazy.
Over, so.
Oh, great, fantastic. Next up, I'm going to be starting a YouTube channel called Ghosts or Cats. All right. Let's go on ahead and let's fire things up here and.
Okay, I couldn't get you into the Farnsworth.
Okay.
So it'll have to be Womp Womp. It'll have to be the Timmy Peters.
All right. So let's see. So this was what was that? I think the white tags were Ghost Tube. If I recall, the white tags were Ghost Tube. Yes, the white tags were Ghost Tube. All right. Okay, so or Ghost Cats. No, the thing is Ghost Cats. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you, Sam. Oh man, good times. 80s cartoons, man. Good times. Good times. All right. So let me go on ahead and take out the music, and then we'll talk a little bit about where we left off in this investigation. Now, for those of you who are just joining, hi, how are you? This is a footage review stream, and what happens on footage review streams, everybody, is that I turn off the alerts keep going, at least for here. The alerts keep going, and as you saw, and but I don't have any backup music or anything like that. We're just we go on ahead and we go radio silent in that respect. So let me paint the scene. We are working our way. So right now we are in the middle of footage review for the old hospital on College Hill in Williamson, West Virginia. And it is OSI, Dark Hollow, or a member of Dark Hollow, and two guys that make up West Virginia Paranormal Investigations, WVPI. Nice guys. And it is from OSI, myself, Pip, and Phil. And then there's a girl named Vanessa from Dark Hollow. And then there's JJ and Scott, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, Scott. So we're playing it, and we're playing a game that JJ has come up with, that Jay came up with, and it's called Horror Movie. And what it is that we all started downstairs in the basement, and then you draw from a hat, and whoever draws the skull has to stay in that previous floor, right? And that person is offed. They stay there by themselves while the rest of the team goes all the way up to the top of the old hospital. So right now, if I remember correctly, Jay is on the first floor. Jay is in the basement. Vanessa is on the first floor, and we are now continuing the investigation on the second floor. And this is where I'm about to draw the skull. That was where we left off. So let's go on ahead and let's play the video and let's see what we get up to. Here we go.
It is her birthday gift.
Well,
Yeah,
you guys may have to switch over to regular Wi-Fi because.
That's all right.
Oh, I should also say too that deployed presently in the hallway, I have Eddie, I have Fast Eddie, I have Edison, which is a little puck device that measures EMF, and then there's Two-Step, and Two-Step is the tracer. So there we go. All right. And for anybody in both Twitch and on YouTube, if you ever have any questions, like Welsh did when what state is College Hill, that sort of thing, please feel free to ask. Because part of the reason I do this is because I want to have some open transparency. I want to make sure that people see what we do in between investigations. And I hear somebody.
Who is that?
Is that a Hicks?
No.
Oh no. Oh, it's a smooth criminal. I thought I heard a Hicks, but it was this guy.
It was a Dorito.
It was a Dorito. Okay.
You hear the man that makes up things?
All right.
Well, guys, good luck.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
That's right. That's right. I just drawn the skull here. Everybody's going their own ways, and Scott says, I think it's Scott, says to me, well, "Good luck, everybody." And that was when GhostTube says, "Tell me about it."
That's
pretty good, right?
So I'm staying put right here, huh?
Yeah.
I'm staying put right here.
Well, T, your wife is leaving you.
Shocker
It was
that.
bound to happen. It was bound to happen.
Okay. Well, to make this spooky, I'll go on ahead and I'll make the saturation.
Green.
I'll turn it green.
Green is the color.
Green is the color of OSI. So I'm going to
And
do.
also
So I'm
Disney
going to do
magic.
a solo investigation here on 2.
I should also say too, this is the first time I've ever done a solo investigation. First time. First freaking time.
With all this stuff. Okay.
And just so y'all know, the gimmick of the horror movie is that, you know, they spend about 20 minutes on each floor. So they still have floor 3 and the 4th floor. And when the person reaches the 4th floor, they're going to be by themselves as well. And then they go back and they collect everybody. So during this time, we've had somebody by themselves in the basement, and then we had somebody by themselves on the 1st floor. And now I get to spend a good chunk of change on the 2nd floor. Here we go.
Okay.
I make myself comfortable.
I did all the research on those. I felt like I should go up there.
Yes, you did.
I should also point out, I think I'm streaming. So you'll hear me refer to chat. You'll hear me talking to chat. I think I'm streaming, but I am not. It turns out that I was not. My stream that night was an absolute mess, which is why we don't have any footage from the stream. But everything else I caught on video.
We've got a lot of questions.
All right.
Guess
I'll lead the way here.
Yeah. See you later, hon.
Well, hey, Scott, before you leave, do you know how to do focus on this? Because I can't seem to zoom in and focus. Well, autofocus is on.
The autofocus is on and it's not focusing.
Doesn't look like it.
Touchscreen's not working.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
There you go.
We're good. Okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but you can still take credit for it. Okay. Good. All right. Well, let's do this properly then. Because I am all by myself. I'm going to make the most of this. Okay. Well, maybe not that bright. Maybe not that bright. All right. So yeah, everybody, this is my first ever solo investigation.
And the reason why it's my first is because I really don't like solo investigations. I really do not. I want to have somebody there to corroborate what I'm seeing or what I'm experiencing. And I just don't like it. I just don't like it, bottom line. But the funny thing is you can actually hear off camera, you can hear the spike going off.
Something I swore I would never do. And yet here I am. And I'm getting some weirdness down there in the hallway. And I can't seem to get my camera to focus. Hi, Random. Good to see you. I was kind of hoping that would clear it up, but it's not. Yeah, it's like I can't. It's embarrassing. I can't seem to get the camera to focus. Come on, man, focus.
Ironically, it's the same camera that I'm using right now.
This makes it worse.
doesn't. Man, I can hear that spike.
I mean, it
going
is
off
constant. It is constant over there.
down there. It's popping and locking like it's going out of style. Okay. Trying to think of any other gadgets I can use. Oh, you know what I can use? Oh no, I can't use that because I don't have it here with me. I do have though. Hold on. Let me see if I've got what I've got in my bag of tricks.
Excuse me? Huh. That's odd. Okay. Nothing paranormal, everybody. That was just for some reason the drive dismounted.
Use that because I don't have it here with me. I do have though. Hold on. Let me see if I've got what I've got in my bag of tricks. Sadly, I don't have any more gadgets. So that's just me here. It's just me. Whew. So this is what it feels like.
Oh, I see it. You're right. Oh, that's what dismounted. It was my camera. Oh, okay. Hold on. Please hold, everybody. Hasn't done that in a long time. Come on. Okay. Okay, give it a few seconds. Tick tock, tick tock. Come on. There we go. Ooh. It just looks weird because when it comes back, it just I look yellow. Bizarre. Okay. Okay. Now that we have that sorted, we should be able to go ahead and get back to this.
This is what it feels like to be on Destination Fear, huh? Or Project Fear. This is what it's like. You know what? I don't think I like it. But you know what? I'm glad that I'm here with you. You seem very kind. You seem very nice. And so that you know this. Okay, so you can see me. All right, good. I'm usually the one that doesn't like this. I'm the one that usually says something like, I don't like being left alone because if something does happen, I can't corroborate it.
The fact that the spike is on the other end just going nuts.
I saw that. Yeah, I see you over there.
Okay.
It's okay. You know, somebody here said to my wife, that they needed to go. And I just wanted to say that you can't come with us. We're just visiting. We're just visiting. But if you see a light, not necessarily a red exit sign, but if you see a light, a bright light, try going that way. That might be where you need to go.
I have to find out if I can get that footage.
I'm just going to say it, chat. I'm just going to say it. Tanner, Alex, Chelsea, and Dakota, they make this look easy. They make this look super easy.
Well, that was the group. That was the group upstairs. I think Phil and Pip are now on the third floor by themselves. Because Scott went up by himself on the fourth floor, I remember.
You're okay with him being here, right?
See, now on this floor, now I got very lucky because on this floor, it's the stories say that on this floor is where the nurse is, and it was here on the third floor where second floor. It was on the second floor where Dakota actually caught on camera during Destination Fear, not Project Fear, but Destination Fear. He picked up a free floating apparition cross from one room to the next. It was probably one of the coolest things they've ever picked up. But yeah, that was where I was at. I was in the floor where they had left the camera, and they caught this apparition going from one room into another room. Now, the significance is that the higher the beeps, the stronger the EMF. And the thing was that the puck was going off, but it wasn't going off as rapid fire as it is now. So I find that interesting.
Wow, there's some big EMF hits back there. The higher the what I said earlier, the higher the tone, the higher the tone, the stronger the EMF. And there's a lot of EMF going off over there. Strong EMF. I love the fact, chat, I do love the fact that I was supposed to be here with Pip, and she ditched me. My own wife ditched me. What do you think of that? My wife taking off like that?
That. Did you I don't know if you guys heard that.
My wife taking off like that?
That one. So that exhale was me. And the chattering is Phil and Pip and Scott. But it's that last beep. That high-pitched beep. That's the equivalent of a 10. Or making the EMF reader going red. I have never seen that. But I've also never heard a beep that high pitched before. So it is Phil talking. Yeah, that is the highest EMF I've ever picked up. So, yeah. Yikes. Okay, man. No, I really want to go back. I just want to go back. All right. So I'm going to mark that with, let's see, we'll go with this color. I've never gotten an EMF hit of 10. Hey, Wizard, how you doing? Good to have you back. That's wild. That's wild, everybody.
I thought I heard from this direction.
Okay, that
I thought I heard from this direction a moaning sound. Something sounded like.
Yeah, but that. Yeah, I know. Beep beep boop. It sounds like a droid is on the other end of the hallway, and it sounds like a car horn or something going by. Yeah, yeah. You just hear a car horn go by.
I thought I heard from this direction a moaning sound. Something sounded like.
Now, unfortunately, the only beeps that come out of the eddy, they all sound the same. But at least I know that when the eddy beeps, it's a EMF of 2.5 or higher. So there's a lot of EMF just in that hallway, and there shouldn't be anything causing that much EMF. There's a light in there, but that light is for an exit sign. So an exit sign shouldn't be going that crazy. And when the camera was on it earlier, you saw the blue light blinking. That was just a 1. It never blinks on a 1, it never beeps on a 1. But when you get 2.5 or higher, then it goes off.
Okay.
Yes, it is centered in the hallway.
Well, it's not that I don't mind. I don't mind somebody being here, but I've got somebody watching out for me. My dad is here with me.
That's right. It's my dad.
Didn't know I was going
And
to
thank
have
you,
my
Cammy.
backpack here. So
Thank you, Cammy.
So yeah, so because I usually carry Dad in my backpack. Oh wait, there is another gadget I have. I just remembered it. I just have to prop it up right. Now, this is going to take some serious skill. And if I can't get it to work, it's a skill issue, everyone. It's a true skill issue.
Actually, no. It is my iPad, my old iPad, and I'm about to hook up the FLIR. Provided my iPad kicks off.
Uh-oh. Might have a tech fail. No, maybe not. Maybe not, chat. It's spiking pretty hard on the end of that hallway. It's really kind of, I don't want to say it's alarming, but it's
Thermal cam.
It's startling.
I can tell I am nervous because I am about to punch my fist through the iPad.
There you go. Okay. So I just realized I have my iPad with me and I've got my FLIR camera. So I'm going to actually use a little FLIR on here. A little FLIR on here.
And I want to say I caught something. I can't be 100% sure, but I know I've got the footage in here.
Meanwhile, I'll be listening to the sound. I'll be listening to the sound of my Tesla, or is Edison? No, Edison. That's Edison down there, I think. And Fast Eddie.
Okay. And while I can't tell the strength of the I mean, if I'm watching it, if I got a camera on it, I can tell you exactly how strong that EMF is. But because I didn't put a camera on this back at the old hospital, I'm just going on sound. I'm just going on sound.
And Fast Eddie.
This is the only thing is sometimes is a bit of a hassle with the FLIR, is trying to get the iPad to recognize that the FLIR is there, and then eventually it'll say, "Oh yeah, there's a FLIR attached." It's really odd. But trying to remember if I do have footage or not.
I can hear Phil. Now I'm wondering if that slight moaning sound is my wife. Oh, whoops. Hold on. The funny thing is, I could be trying to make this work, and I could be missing something on the other end of that hallway. Just hold that there. When I try to get my FLIR to work. Come on, man.
Phil would be absolutely losing his mind here because he's like, you know, hey, I'm pulling myself out of the investigation. I'm not focused on the investigation. I kind of was. I'm trying to get the FLIR to work so that I can properly investigate. Wait a minute, what was that? Okay, you have a good writing stream. When I have been reviewing footage, yes. But the thing is, Wizard, I disable the sound effects, and I also disable alerts and things like that when I'm actually on investigation, because I don't want anything to interrupt me me or any of the people in my group. And as tempting as it is, I'd rather not do that. And it's why I don't even have chat scrolling in front of the screen. I'd rather just go on ahead and just have chat completely separate on a different app or something else. And I want to bring you all into the investigation. Good April Fools, yes. If I ever go out on April Fools investigation, I'll probably do that. Did Marv do it once because we forgot to turn it off? I'm trying to remember. I don't think he did, but I could be wrong. I don't. That doesn't ring any bells for me secondhand. But yeah. But right now, all of my sound alerts are on.
Mark at 1:29:25. Jonathan, could you watch if there was anything coming out of the ceiling? Because I thought I saw something poke its head out of the ceiling. And that's 1:29:25 on the camera. Just so you know. I heard that thud. Oh, but that could have been a truck or something outside, I think. No. It's this thing.
Yes,
So
that is
hold
true.
down
That is
the
true,
power
Cam.
button for 20 seconds.
Yes, on both counts.
Okay, it's been more than 20 seconds.
I do get this working. I do remember I got it working. I'm just trying to remember what I did to get it to work.
I guess I can't get the iPad to work. Yep. You saw that?
Okay, another EMF spike.
Yep. You saw that too, did you? Yeah.
This might get edited out.
Yep, I got it to work. So,
Still don't know what I did, but I got it to work.
oh. Okay. That's the. Hmm.
It happened again. It's a very distinctive sound. That's a very distinctive sound. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's a lot of EMF to be EMF to be playing around with. That's why I turn around. Hang on, what was that?
I just heard a very high pitched beat down there. That could have been a full 10. Down there. That could have been a full 10.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure if that's Phil. Well, it's definitely not Phil. I don't know if that's Pip. Let me find out. All right. Because Scott is not going to make any kind of sound. Scott's a big boy. So, Okay. I'm asking you to remember back to the old hospital on College Hill. You and Phil are on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
You and Phil are on the 3rd floor.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, I don't know if Scott has left you guys behind yet. He probably has.
Probably. He didn't stick around very long.
I can hear a mumbling of Phil. You pop in on occasion, but you can hear Phil mumble and then something right after it.
I just heard a very high pitched beat down there. That could have been a full 10. I hear Vanessa downstairs.
What's that?
Well, that's probably Edison. But did you hear a voice?
You're gonna.
All right. It's before I start talking.
Okay.
It's before I start talking. Okay.
10.
You hear Phil mumble, and then there's a high pitched hi.
I hear Vanessa downstairs.
That's interesting. It doesn't.
I don't think it is Vanessa on floor run. I don't think so.
I think she was in the.
No, she was not in the basement. No, that was Jay. Jay was in the basement.
Jay was in the basement.
Jay was in the basement. But
Yeah. What? Yeah. What?
Hun, take that outside, please. Thank you.
Take this out. Come on, you. Let's go.
Oop. Let me just listen to that one more time.
Could have been a full 10.
It's right after I say a full 10. That's a hard call. That's a hard call because it's not Phil. I know it's not Phil. But I also can't be 100% sure if that is Pip or Vanessa. It could be Vanessa from downstairs. Let me just see if I can. It does sound like a woman. It does sound like a woman. You're absolutely right. But I wanna take a look at this in Adobe Audition. What's even more peculiar about it is I don't react to it. I don't say a thing about it.
I just heard a very high pitched beep down there. That could have been a full 10.
Right there. I don't think that's Vanessa. I almost wonder. I'm gonna go back and look at the video. Nah, I don't think it is Twitch Mom. It doesn't sound like her. That does not sound like her. Gotta get this to stop. All right. That is so that it's definitely inside the building. It is definitely inside the building. That much. It's not coming from outside. In fact, in this moment, you get sound from outside. You get Phil. I don't hear Pip. And if that was Pip, that's Pip having a very rough moment. And so I don't know if that doesn't sound like Pip. All right, let's see what happens if I. There's a whisper right after it, too. And the funny thing is, and it's worth noting, the whisper happens at the same time as the spike in the EMF. And remember, the whole reason why paranormal investigators put in like worth into an EMF is it's supposed to be energy manifesting when building up when something paranormal occurs. There is some mumbling in the background. That's Phil. Wow, that's interesting. I can't say for sure if it's paranormal. Phil always mumbles. Speak his name and he appears. Speak his name and he appears, Cammy. Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. And it's very loud. It's very loud. Wow. I'm not Joe Hendry. That's just really interesting though. That's really interesting. I'm gonna flag it. I'm definitely gonna set that aside as a possible EVP, possible. But because that's just, yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. How you doing, Marv?
That could have been a full 10.
And if this moment is Vanessa downstairs, she's losing her mind. Now I know she had a bit of a scare, but I don't think it was anything. No, I don't think she. No, oof. Because the thing is, because I mean, just watch how I'm sitting there, and I'm keeping track of everything. So.
Oh. Okay. That's the.
All right, so got the FLIR working. All right, secondhand, you have a good night. The business plan for the barbecue, is that what I'm hearing, Marv? A business plan for the barbecue? Nicely done. There's the 10. I hear that, and I react to that.
I just heard a very high-pitched beep down there. That could have been a full 10.
I don't react to it. I don't hear it. And if it had been that loud, I would have heard it. I would have definitely heard it. That's real interesting.
I hear Vanessa downstairs.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So I made it to the second floor. Not bad. Oh, pressure change.
So that could have been Vanessa. Oh, and there's another. Yeah. Okay. That might have been when Vanessa got her scare, because Vanessa had something happen to her, and it was intense enough that that she was like, "Yeah, I'm done." But I said I heard Vanessa downstairs. That must have been Vanessa. Must have been Vanessa.
EMF hit. Thanks for keeping me company. And thanks for being so encouraging here. It's great. Okay, there's a glare in the center of that. Well, I want you to notice something here. You see that?
All right.
There's a single source of warmth. There's a single source of warmth. Right, hang on a minute. See, it's right there. Cold spot in the center, but there's a single warm spot. And I can't see what's making it over
All right, let's see how close that is to this. This is where I have the FLIR. Oh, hang on.
That could have been a full 10.
There it is. And myth confirmed. It was Vanessa. So we actually picked it up on the FLIR. The FLIR actually debunked it. Because that was Vanessa. That was Vanessa. Okay. Interesting. Well, then I think I should incorporate this footage as well. Okay, so... Wow. First time I've ever used the FLIR to debunk or that's interesting. Okay, so where am I going to put the all right, well then let me bring in the FLIR footage. See, even if it doesn't show up as something paranormal, you know, if it's a ghost or whatever, the fact that we're able to debunk stuff, that also is worthwhile. That's worthwhile in my humble opinion. So let me just pop this in here. And did I? Yes, I did. Good. Okay. Put this down here, and I'm going to do something else. Let me... Okay. Now the trick is trying to find it. Oh wait, I know how I can do it. I can do it this way. And when I said it's because I'm noticing that single point of warmth. I'm going to get to that in just a second. So stand by. Let me sync up the video first.
I just heard a very high pitched beat down there. That could have been a full 10.
Because I do remember that that Vanessa did say that she had been given quite a scare downstairs. Okay. Let me see if I can actually line this up with the beep. There it is. I believe that's it. Okay. All right, so I've marked it up on the clip. So now I should just be able to just move it in place. Oop, no, not on top of it. I don't want to do that. Too far. Sounds like somebody's getting into trouble. Okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna finish this in just a sec. I'm gonna position this and everything in just a moment. But I want to see how close I can get this. It's off.
I just heard a very high pitch.
Okay, so how off is it? Okay, not the best mics on a FLIR, but that's okay. They're not meant for this for high quality recording. Let's just see. It doesn't sound like a lot, so maybe it's 4 frames.
I just heard a very high pitched beat down there. That could have been a full 10. I just heard a very high pitched beat.
That's actually going to be close enough, I think. So now I'm working with. I'm not going to need this audio because it's going to be not great quality audio. I might be able to boost it in in Audition, but this is the. This is kind of cool. All right. This is the FLIR. So I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to do this. Let's reduce this down to about, let's just say 50%. Let's see what 50% looks like. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Now we just go on ahead and we move it over here. And then move it down here. Okay. And what I will do is drop in a nice. So how you'll know when I turn on the recording or when the recording starts, you'll see my thumb press against the iPad, and that's when I turn on record. All right, so let's do a 2-second fade out. Let's see what this looks like. All right. So basically, I've connected the FLIR, and you'll see my thumb touch the pad right there. That's record. And here's where it gets weird. Okay, this is what's weird. There is no electricity in this building. There's no electricity in this building. There's electricity in one room that allows for the AC and maybe a couple of lamps. That's it. There's no other electricity. Oh, and there's the electricity. There's just enough electricity flowing in the building to allow for exit signs. Okay, and they're going to be the brightest and warmest things there. But for some strange reason, in a building that has zero electricity, I got a little hot spot there. So I hear that beep.
just heard a very high-pitched beep down there. That could have been a full 10. I hear Vanessa downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that was Vanessa.
So I made it to the second floor. Not bad. Oh, pressure change.
She might have. Or she might have been calling out to somebody.
Thanks for keeping me company. And thanks for being so encouraging here. It's great. Okay, there's a glare in the center of that. Well, I want you to notice something here. You see that? There's a single source of warmth. There's a single source of warmth right there. Hang on a minute. See, it's right there. Cold spot in the center, but there's a single warm spot. And I can't see what's making it over there. Now it's warm all around the edges, but then again, if I swing back over here to EMF Central, temperature's gone up at least 3 degrees since we've been here. Whew. I got all the gadgets working now, chat. See what I can get. Whatever it is, it's right there. And it's not the IR light. The IR light's over here. Yeah. That's the IR light for the camera.
Okay, so you see that. But for whatever reason, there is a single point of heat source. A single point. And it's just there.
The life of me, I can't figure out what's causing that spot.
And it's not an animal of any kind. There were no bats. There were no rats. There were no birds.
I wish I knew a little more about my science. Oh, no wonder. Pro Strimmer, everybody. Pro Strimmer, everybody. I'm trying to figure out why it's a blank. Why it's blank. And I think I was so...
True confession time.
Sorry. I was so preoccupied with... Yeah, there we go. I was so preoccupied with my very first solo investigation, I forgot to flip the camera around. Oh my God.
I'd been filming the wall this whole time.
I forgot to flip the camera around. Now you can see me. I've been filming that wall. I've been streaming that wall for the past few minutes. I apologize.
Try again, T. You're closer. It's closer to.
Oh, too funny.
It's closer to several.
I cracked under the pressure.
Yeah.
I cracked under the pressure, everybody. But it's been great theater of the mind, if you think about it. Great theater of the mind. You know? Because you've been hearing the EMF meter over there. You heard me talk about what I've got on the FLIR here. But unfortunately, I can't show you what's on the FLIR because that would mean moving the camera and everything like that. By the way, if you haven't,
And that is why, yeah, that's why I keep swinging the camera around.
Do another. By the way, if you haven't, chat, if you haven't, like and subscribe to Forgotten Relics. They're good people. They're good people. Good people. It's not even that late. They're good people, and we love working with them at OSI. So there you go. Okay, cool. And they won't stream a blank wall for however long I streamed a blank wall.
About 20 to 30
Primo
minutes.
content. The beauty of going live. Okay.
Actually, that might help me out. Control. Okay. Oh, wait. XA20 number 2. Okay. Let me see if I can write that down. Just need to write that down real quick. Let's see. So it's so they call this one the XA20. And it had number 2 written on the battery. Okay. That way I can tell them this was the camera that I was working with. So, you know, all right.
Cool. And they won't stream a blank wall for however long I streamed a blank wall. Primo content. The beauty of going live. Okay. You know, if I feel like it's worth mentioning, but oh.
This is how I'm preoccupying myself and not freaking out. Is that I'm messing with the stream because the fact that I'm getting so many EMF hits on the other end of the hallway, it's just I am sitting on pins and needles. I don't mind saying it, pins and needles, everybody. I have no idea what I'm doing to this camera.
Okay. And there goes my light.
Yep. Straight out of a horror movie. There goes my light. Okay, I got to make sure I mark that point. No, it wasn't the professional. The light just ran out of battery juice. It just went out. Like every good horror movie, the equipment goes out. I don't know what I'm looking at in that moment, but there it is. Okay. At this point, well, so the problem is, okay, so let me explain how the backups would work in this case. So let me just first do this. There you go. I'll put this one in white. Lights out. So when we actually go into the final, cut, you know, for YouTube and producing the video, I'll have a nice little like rumble or something like that for when the light goes out. So anyway, all right. So I know I've shown the system and how it all works out. And basically what it is that I've got my camera. My camera has the stream mounted on it. Plugged into this this phone is a backup battery. On the other side is the box light. And if I recall, I don't know if I can take the box light and plug that into a battery as well. I don't know if I can do that. I don't think it'll work and charge itself at the same time. I know that the Phasm light, which Ghost Stop does sell, if I got another one of those, that would work. But yeah. This was a very hairy night.
Okay. And there goes my light.
Oh, ultra spooky, to say the least. I still have plenty of battery life. I am monitoring the battery life on the camera, and I've got plenty of battery life on the camera. Meanwhile, whatever is happening down the hallway, I have no idea what that is, but that spot hasn't moved.
That is a train.
And we just had another ultra high EMF. And keep in mind, this was August of last year. I've never seen or heard my EMF, my Edison or my Tesla go that high.
That is a train.
Choo choo, everybody.
It would seem, everyone, it would seem that, oh wow, I've got 1 minute left on this battery.
Never mind. I thought I had and the flashlight that I have isn't working.
He's sick. There we go.
There we go.
So it would seem that, jeez, for Pete's sake, this is like a horror movie waiting to happen.
You see, it's one of the things that, you know, when you hear, there's a great moment between Chris Starr, a kind of dodgy paranormal personality, and Amy of Amy's Crypt, and and Chris has got a flashlight similar to mine, and she's going, my flashlight is acting really weird, and you hear Amy go, are you sure it isn't the mode that it's in? Is there, you know? And then you see Chris turn the flashlight off, turn it back on, and it's fine. These hunting lights, these hunting and hiking lights, all have these distress modes, where if you hit it in a certain way, it'll send out a flashing distress signal, or it'll actually send out SOS. And one time too many, some paranormal nitwits on YouTube will say something's affecting my flashlight. No, it's because the flashlight just isn't working. And so you've got to be very careful, and you've got to make sure that By the way, thank you for that YouTube sub over there, Clandelo. Ooh. Clandelola. That's lovely. Clandelola. Thank you for that YouTube sub over there. You just have to make sure that it clicks right. And I've noticed these hiking these hiking flashlights are kind of dodgy. Just the littlest thing will make them go wonky. So you got to be very careful with them. But it's nothing paranormal. It's nothing out of Phasmophobia. It's just a crappy design. So there you go.
Thank you.
And what'll fix it? Just tapping it on the ground.
You know what? I understand now what. This is like the worst flashlight ever. Okay.
And it's supposed to be built for hikers. I'm like, how? You look at it wrong, and it'll just suddenly spaz out on you.
So what happened? Yeah, my light just went out. Okay, this is where everything goes wrong. This is where everything goes wrong, chat.
Oh, that's right. The FLIR fell down, but you'll notice that thing is still there. Whatever that was.
Okay, so I got plenty of battery life on this, so that's good.
And that was the hot spot.
I'm about to lose my camera, so I'm going to quickly swap battery life out of this. So hold tight, everyone. Hold tight.
All right. So this is where. So that's where the battery goes off on that. Victor C. Martin with the sub over on YouTube. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate everybody showing up on YouTube and saying hey and popping in, dropping a sub. I appreciate it. Now let me just see if I can find which one of these clips picks up where we leave off. Is it the Estes? I don't think it's the Estes. I don't think it's the Estes. Oh, that's a neat image though. It's not. No. We already used that one. Could be this one. Let's see.
Sure.
Faux show.
Okay.
Are we gonna leave the? Are we gonna leave these devices up here, or
I thought you had it sitting on
the sink, right?
did you want to leave the devices up there? Up there?
No, I'm gonna take them.
Where's your bag?
I must have moved it elsewhere. Here it is. Okay. Here it is.
Sorry, everyone. Bear with me. I'm trying to figure out where the next, which one's the next clip. Now, I had Kenneth. I was using Kenneth. That's the next clip. Huh. That's a bit of a disappointment because the next, wait, no, really? '07 is where I'm here. So '08, according to this.
That's not ripping me out of the investigation.
Wow, this is when I'm starting to get punchy. That's a shame. All right, let's see if I can hear anything on this this voice.
Okay.
I thought I had at least another.
Really?
Did I forget to push record on my camera? That is a possibility, Chad. It is a distinct possibility.
Okay. Oh. one other thing I should probably do for that camera. Oh. Oh, that's just not cool. All right, I'm coming a little closer here. I'm just gonna let me just calibrate this.
This is like theater of the mind here. All right. While I look that over, I want to just see if, yeah, according to this, file 006, 007, and then 008, I'm in the hallway with my wife and Phil. So yeah, nobody died. So there's that. And these are all the footage. This is all the footage that Phil and Pip did. Okay. All right. Well, let's. How much footage have we got here? Oh, we've got a good amount of footage. Let's see it. Let's just play it out and see what happens. So what has happened is I've gone away. I've gone to the other end of the.
Just your way of saying that you're here. Okay. All right. There is no way of making this not look spooky. But yeah, everything was going good guns, and then I finally realized the reason why I couldn't see anything on my stream. Yeah, it was because I was basically streaming the wall behind me. And then my light went out. That thing has not relented down there. It's not relented. So I hope everybody's enjoying the stream and enjoying this, my first ever yeah, that's a truck.
That's trucks from outside.
Motorcycle outside.
Yeah.
But this is my first ever solo investigation. Jeez.
Listen. That device is going nuts. Now, at this point, I don't think I have anything useful.
You're really making yourself known. For that, I appreciate that.
Now, if you look at the at the FLIR here, you'll notice some details popping out. Those are like door frames and tripods for cameras and things like that. But this weird.
Okay, so the thing about this challenge that I'm currently doing, or the challenge that is that WVPA, or sorry, PI, that West Virginia Paranormal Investigations created. They basically are playing this up that it's a horror movie, and at some point there's one person on every floor. And so far, I have lost track of time. I do not know even how long I have been up here. Come on.
Everything's failing for me at this point. I'm not even touching the flashlight.
The funny thing about flashlights, everybody, is I test these things. test these things to an inch of their life. And then when I get out in the field, they just freak out.
Now you saw a glimpse of me there just now, right?
That's my hand.
Yeah, that's my hand. That's my hand passing in front of there. But for some reason, down the hallway, there's a heat source. It's not a light. It's just there's nothing there. And what I'm really hoping, is that one, I can get the footage from the WVPI camera.
Well, the good news is I've been recording at least video all this time, so at least I got that going for me.
With someone
which is
else's
nice.
camera.
I think everyone. I think the
What do you think, T?
I think the
What do you think, T?
spike down the hallway has seized up again. I don't really feel like changing it now.
I feel like I'm just going to sit here because I just realized,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm insane. I'm starting
the
to get
spike
a little-
hasn't gone off at all.
A little unnerved, a little freaked out. I don't like solo investigations. I don't like. They make me a little uncomfortable. And that's just me watching them. It's my first.
Actually, I recalibrated it.
But you've been very kind. You've been very, very kind. I appreciate that.
I didn't feel alone. I will say
Thanks
that.
for
I
watching
didn't feel
over me.
alone.
If I'm going to do a first time investigation, a first time solo investigation, I'm okay with it being here with you. I'm on the floor with the nurse.
So this is a good place to freeze this. So this heat source that I'm looking at, it's in a hallway. That's the thing. It's in a hallway, and it's not up here. It's down near the floor. Now I want to see. Just gonna cheat as ahead. Damn it. So the downside is I don't get it. I do not get the moment where, or at least I didn't record the moment where everybody comes to get me, because when the party comes to get me, they all pass in front of here, and I say hey to everybody, and then I immediately take my FLIR, point it down, and it's gone. The heat source that was there was gone. But that is that unfortunately, because I don't have the video the video to back it up, it just becomes a personal experience. Still, it's fascinating, still interesting, still very, very interesting. Who knows? So I think what we'll do at this point is we will pick up with this other source here. So let me go on ahead and let me get us set up here. So we've got part 1, part 2, part 3. And we will keep it simple here. All right. So this is Old Hospital, part 4. It was an interesting place. It really was. It was a really interesting place. All right, so there's part 4. So we zoom out. And I might be embarrassing myself when I listen to this. But man, I remember at this point I was coming off of the solo the solo thing, so I was pretty angry with myself because I thought I was recording video. I wasn't, and all that. So here's what I want to do. I have no hydration. I have 0 hydration. And because of that, that's not good because I need my hydration. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and, I don't know why I wasn't getting those greetings. Not Too Haunted just went, I use Parabox Pro in the Play Store app. It literally has all the functions that the Ovilus have. Parabox and Mr. Plumtree, greetings to all. I'm sorry, I missed all of your messages. I feel terrible with that. YouTube and I will say this, YouTube and live streaming is still I think it's still a relatively new thing. That bums me out though. But Not Too Haunted and Mr. Plumtree, thank you very much for popping in and saying hey. Sorry I missed you all. Hopefully we'll cross paths at something else in the future. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and take a quick break so I can get some hydration. And when we get back, more footage from the old hospital on College Hill. All right? I will see you all in just a moment.
I'm gonna go look for the invader.
I'm willing to bet probably Steps.
He is Steps because I am at drill and he is not here. And over there.
I don't see him.
Yep, there he is.
Got him?
Woo! Let's go, baby.
This is what the incoming at the coach. Portal's ready. Grab your gun. This is what the Taken feel. Revel in this. One down. That's 2. 10 seconds left. Bury another. Oh, they could've run. Look at them now. They're dead.
I'll take it.
Time for a prime evil. Feel that
I'll
way.
take it. I'll take it. I'll take that. That felt really good. That felt really good. Come on, give me some hype in chat. Give me all
I've
your
got
hype
super.
emotes in chat.
Let's go,
Do
baby.
It. Do it. Do it, baby.
All right, I've
Hang
got
in
a
there.
super going.
All right, they are right in front of you. Throw it. Hit it, baby.
Yeah,
Hit it.
I got some, baby.
Oh my God, he got him. He got his first
Let's
invader
go.
kill.
Check,
Here
we
it
get
is.
some hype in chat, baby. I got another one. I got another
There we
one.
go.
Let's go. I'm just
All right,
I don't
Jack.
care. I'm camping spawn right now. It's a black guy doing this. And I'm back, baby. All right, let's kill this primeval and go home.
Yes.
Woo!
All right, melt the primevals, fire team. Melt the primeval. Let's make this happen.
Let's go. Oh, I'm dead. Let's melt this, baby.
Let's hit this. Let's hit it.
All right,
Hit it,
let's go
baby.
out on a
Hit it
win,
with everything
folks.
you got. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah,
Let's go! How many did you take out? How many did you take out?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I took out like maybe 2 or 3.
It'll say in your stats.
It'll say my stats. Okay, let's see. Let's see, chat. Come on.
Let's do this. Oh my God! He was 1 away from Army of 1. Let's go!
Yeah! Oh my God, we did it! Woo!
Through a grant from No Kid Hungry, which was a majority of our resources, right? To be able to purchase this truck and get it going. So families have a hard time to get from one place to another place. And I was like, man, why can't we be the ones to get to them, right? And we could lift off that burden, you know, eliminate that barrier and be able to serve our students, our families, in a way that they feel like we actually care for them.
Hi, I'm Steve Saylor, aka Blind Gamer Steve. I'm a content creator and accessibility advocate and consultant in the video game industry.
My name is T Morris. People call me T. They call me T Monster. I also go by Twitch Dad.
When I started looking into wanting to stream, I had known this dude here for about, I think about 10 years at that point. And so I reached out to him. I was like, hey, you know what? I know you play Destiny. Would you be cool at kind of helping me and guiding me through the game? I've never played it before.
This is when I gave you a little bit of honesty. I said, are you sure you want me? Because if you see me play, so you know how bad my aim is. It'll be the blind leading the blind. And he went, that's what we'll call it.
All right, there's the Traveler. There's the Traveler in front of us. Let's go. Walk forward. Walk forward. I want you to enjoy this.
As someone who has a disability where it affects my vision and it is hard for me to be able to play games in general, having someone take the time and guide me through being able to play a game and not try to rush me through things, that meant the world to me.
Where's that? All right. Oh, there he is. Yes!
In any other game, it's usually people don't want to play with a disabled person, whereas with Destiny, I can jump in with T, I can jump in with my friends, and even when we just jump in with random blueberries in the community, we can still be able to help each other out, and that's why I love Destiny.
Did you shoot my friend? That was a bad choice.
It's all about being able to reach out and pick someone up and being like, we can do this together. And that is being a hero. It's being able to lift everyone else up.
It's not about you. It's about the fire team. That's what makes a good guardian, is when it's about reaching the end goal and reaching it together.
Is that still going off in there, Tina? I would like the cat balls. Someone needs some cat balls.
What was that? What was that?
Someone needs some cat balls. You have.
What is that? What is that? Do you hear that, Pip? It's a very, wow, hang on. It's a very rushed, it sounds like a rushed whisper.
Someone needs some cat balls.
Yeah, I thought it was something on the floor, but it's not.
Someone needs some cat balls.
I'm now slowing it down to 175. I'm hearing turn around. Does anyone else hear that? Turn around?
It's not quiet on this side of the REM pod.
Oh no, I can. We can all hear it. We can all hear it. Steve says I'm going to try something. I'll hear it. We can all hear it.
I want to try something. I'm going to try sitting down.
Oh God, I actually saw it move.
I've got some. I'm going to do that right over here. And then I'm going to drop that in and go shadow. Please make my shadows black so it pops a little harder. 100% opacity. 7 on the edge. Actually, let's tighten that up a bit. 5 pixels. There you go. Boom.
Oh God, I actually saw it move.
Really?
I saw it move.
I have never seen Sebastian with that look on his face. See? Benedict's still here. I'm not changing that, and I'm not swapping out those clips anytime soon. Matter of fact, you might be seeing coming soon a little tribute reel to Benedict because he was our gamer cat. And the only reason why Hicks isn't here right now is because he's busy watching Mom pack everything up upstairs. Okay. Oh, that's right. Recalcitrant. That's my new favorite word. Recalcitrant. I love it. Oop. Okay. Okay. What's that mean? Recalcitrant? I believe that that SAT word means feeling guilty or regretful. I'm trying. Hang on a minute. Hey Ziggy, what does the word recalcitrant mean?
The word metallic is not a real word and does not have a specific meaning. It is often used as a fictional name or reference in various contexts.
No, Ziggy, stop. See, this is why I'm not worried about the Echo, about the Echo turning us in to the to our robot overlords, because it doesn't know the word recalcitrant. It's not perfect. And man, it was Danny Gonzalez. He was doing tech blunders of the year, and he was doing this thing, this wearable AI tech that was supposed to replace your phone. Yeah, it's not even close. Here we go. Recalcitrant, obstinately defiant or of authority or restraint, difficult to manage or operate, not responsive to treatment. So it was the yeah. So it wasn't. Yes. Obstinately defiant of authority or recalcitrant. That's a great word too. Recalcitrant. You're being quite recalcitrant today. Okay. All right. So this is T. Just setting this up. This is T. Later on in the night, he is punchy. He has just come off of a solo investigation, and he thought he was filming. He thought he was streaming, and he wasn't doing either. So he was kind of laying an egg that night. And yeah, this is what you hear. I'm not proud of this by any. I'm not proud of this by any stretch. I'm biting off Phil's head. I'm biting off Pip's head.
That's not ripping me out of the investigation. It's you two trying to take a piss out.
Yeah. Did you catch that look? Yeah. I'm just gonna. I love my wife. I love my wife so damn much. I am just pissed. I am just pissed. I am grouchy. I'm all over the place. But I'm saving that for Pip. I'm saving that for Pip. Old hospital on College Hill. Tea is melting down. And Pip is having none of it. Oh, dear God. You know what? I'm owning it. I'm not perfect, everybody. I have faults.
Take a piss out of me. It's not helping.
We're not taking it. Trying to just get perspective.
The perspective is that I have to talk about this in a few months, and I really don't want to do a panel where I have to sit there and go, I can't make this technology work. And it just kind of, and so, you know, I'm sorry that I give a shit, but I give a shit. Okay, I got that out of my system. Let's do the thing. Come on. All right. God damn.
Yeah, I was hot. I was hot, everybody. I was fucking hot. I'm not. There's no other way. You hit a point. You hit a point sometimes when you're investigating, where you really do hit a wall, and I think it was hard. It was a bitter pill to swallow. It was a bitter pill to swallow that I had. I was really excited, you know. I mean, I had this hotspot. I thought I had the video thing solved, and it was just an absolute CF. Turned out I had the stream on mute. I mean, if anything could have gone wrong, it was going wrong here. And this to me was one of the places that I really wanted to knock it out of the park, you know. Yeah, exactly. One of those Velcro walls. Yeah. But I will say this. I did learn some things. One, I found out that the problem may not have been the hotspot and may not have been even Streamlabs. It might have been my phone. My phone just was too freaking old. And I may have to, if I want to continue to stream paranormal investigations, I may need to upgrade my phone every year, even if I don't want to. I might be able to get away with not upgrading like every year, but like I upgraded recently to the iPhone 15, right? I think that's the most current one. If not, it's the iPhone 16. I know, but before I had the iPhone 15, I had the iPhone 10. I had the iPhone X. So my phone was considered ancient. You know what I mean? And that's, you know, it sucks, but that's kind of the ups and downs of working with technology and things like that. By the way, everybody, for anybody that's popping in, hi, how you doing? You are reviewing footage from the old hospital on College Hill with Old Spirits Investigations. My name is T. You can call me T Monster, or Twitch Dad. I am keeping an eye on chat on both YouTube and on Twitch, but if I don't get to either of your comments, please don't take it personally. This is just sort of an open transparency way of showing people the other side of paranormal investigation. That it's not all, dude, run, Damon. It's also sitting down and really getting into the evidence, which I don't think the guys that scream, dude, run, demon, do. Here we go into the minutia. We try to figure out what we captured and what is going on there. And right now we are about to do I believe, a automatic writing session and SD session together. So this should be fun. Before that, I had a 6. Then I had a flip phone. Thank you, Cammy. You bless. Okay.
We're getting to the zone.
All right. So we're recording from that angle. We're recording from this angle. And then you've got your camera.
Oh.
I didn't know if you wanted to do a third angle from somewhere, hon, or if you're...
I've got a third angle from behind you guys.
Ooh. Ooh.
Little behind the scenes action.
And that's, mine's recording, right? Yeah. The light's on, so mine's recording.
Mm-hmm.
His is recording. Okay.
All right, so let's see if I've got Phil's camera or not. I've got Kenneth and I've got Taika, and let's see where the. I'm just trying. I gotta see where this stuff is. Oh, that was in the break room, and that's the pharmacy. Still in the break room, still in the pharmacy. Break room, pharmacy. Or maybe not. Yeah, that's the break room.
Down here, can you turn that light on, please? As fast as you can.
Where's that area then?
That's quicker. Thank you.
Is Danger your middle name?
Okay. That happened earlier on. So we have 3 angles covered. I have 1 angle here. Okay, this might mean then that I need to bring in footage from Phil. So let's see if Phil. Just see what the footage I have to play with here. Oh, damn. I don't think we have any photos from Phil. No, we don't. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to ping Phil later about that. Because it turns out I don't have yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we got the 1 angle. We're going to run with it. Here we are.
His is recording.
Okay, so I'm going to sit behind you.
Well, that was Pip. That was Pip making the side.
Can you see? Okay.
Okay.
Spirit box, please.
Xbox. Scanning.
I swear, every time that the spirit box from Goes to boots up, I always think it says Xbox, not S-box, but Xbox. Oh, okay. Got my room at the Hotel Gettysburg. Okay. Now I just need to find out. Hey, Phil. Have you uploaded your footage from the old hospital on Collage Hill? Okay.
Where's yours?
Okay, that's what I was trying to explain. So we need 2 spirit boxes.
We do need to.
Yes, okay, but we have the headphones. Right?
We have the headphones. Do you want the light, Phil?
You might want to have a light. Do you have a light? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Kevin, don't throw your glasses there, baby.
I know. I was trying to toss them to somebody
here.
Yeah, this portion of the night, I think it was just, it was.
Any idea why that
It's
happened?
also the heat.
No,
It's also
none.
the heat.
I'm going to basically go to Streamlabs and basically say, so let me tell you about your product.
Yeah, because you paid
Because
for...
I
right?
paid for this, and I got zero audio on, and I did 5 test streams.
Mm-hmm. And they were fine.
And they were fine. Well, they were fine, more or less.
You got audio.
And then when I got here, no audio. YouTube didn't even work for the first hour and a half, even though it said it was working. Your software, yeah, I know.
He's coming back.
He's
He's
coming
going
back.
to really appreciate
He's coming
that.
back, and he's going to appreciate. Yes, he's appreciating that big time. Thank you.
I
I'm probably
believe
feeding you I'm probably feeding you with some of my anger, aren't I? Yeah.
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 I believe what that rapid beeping was. That rapid beeping was I think it might have been a homemade or a custom-made REM pod that Phil has had very little to no activity from. And then while I'm sitting here raging about Streamlabs, that thing went off. And that was the thing. That's what I was raging about. That's what I was raging. And here's the funny thing. Upgrading my phone, no problem since. No problem since. So make of that what you will. I find it interesting, if not compelling. But yeah. I was also angry too because I didn't have any other video to cover. So here's the thing about investigating places like this, like the old hospital. The old hospital is a big place. It's not Crescent big, but it's big. But what I learned at Crescent was when you come in there with your gear, you're not going to get necessarily you don't know if you're going to get a second or third crack at a place for 12 hours, right? And the hard lesson I learned at Crescent was you got to have battery life. You got to have battery life to make this work. Which is why I experimented with the different rigs for batteries, and then I've come up with this one that works really well for me. But then, unlike what happened at Crescent, where I had incredible Wi-Fi, I had incredibly crappy Wi-Fi here. And the old hospital on College Hill, it's a pretty amazing place. It's a really amazing place. But this is definitely, to go to the old hospital, it's an investment. It's an investment, and it's best done with other people involved. And I do. I would love to go back to the old hospital and do it again. Especially with what I know and what I've learned since then, I would love to go back and, try some new stuff. All that being said, I don't know if I'm ever going to get back there because there's other places I want to get to first, right? And so whenever I approach places like this, when technology fails me, I feel myself getting cranky. I feel myself getting enraged because I don't know if I'm going to get that opportunity. And a great example of that is Crescent. Crescent is now no longer available to the public. A group based on this. Okay, first it's a long and convoluted story. It's not as bad as The Conjuring House, but it's up there. It's a group of people who thought, you know what, we're going to do something nice and give somebody a second chance. And it backfired on them. It backfired on them hard. And because of that, another group took over the Crescent. The facility is now used for ultra realistic historical reenactments. In other words, people go in there and they are pretending to be everything from World War I and World War II, right down to historically accurate Nazi outfits. They also will go all the way up to, modern warfare during the Cold War. So they're using it as a giant historical reenactment place. And it is no longer available to paranormal investigators, which sucks. And that place was amazing. Now, Phil and I got a lot of footage from there, and I don't know if we could, though. I don't know if we could reproduce what we did here, where we're filming each other, and it's more like one of our. When we shot that episode, we were just shooting. We were just shooting footage. And in here, we're actually making the effort to make sure that we're in the shot and that it's more of immersive clips, as opposed to when we did Crescent, we were going to do it like, okay, we're going to do it this way, where we look at the clips and then we analyze them together. So we still have a lot of footage, though. Oh my God, we have a lot of footage. But near the end, I lost a lot of footage because I didn't have the battery power. And I could have streamed the entire 12 hours, but my battery died. So yeah, there was a lot of lessons learned, but man, I would love to do another 12-hour overnight. But unfortunately, the historical reenactors have moved in. And they go, well, we're thinking about allowing paranormal investigation. You know, we're thinking about it. It could change in the future. Great. Thanks, guys. It sucks. Anyway, so that's why I'm kind of taking this. I feel like I'm taking this hard.
But yeah, so I'm gonna voice it very strongly on their forum. I'm gonna be like, let me tell you about what just happened.
Mm.
And
well, that's the annoying thing is that the papaya was working. Maybe.
What did she say?
Maybe. The papaya was working.
The papaya was working fine.
That's the hot spot. Lando.
Now we got it. You guess what? Your shadow.
Oh man,
your shadow.
I think whatever the shadow tracker is reacting to.
Oh, it was a shadow tracker. So I believe that it's a new device of Phil's, and it hasn't gone off yet. Or at least Phil hasn't seen it gone off, I don't think. But the shadow tracker, if I remember correctly, it measures movements and vibrations, if I remember correctly.
It's enjoying.
It's feeding off the rage.
Very possible.
It was going off while you were downstairs.
Like I said, that's first time it's really gone off on an investigation.
And that detects what, like something passing over the top of it?
Yep.
Someone coming out of their office?
Okay. I will give you this one.
And if Phil sounds like he's short of breath, it's because the elevator wasn't working. So, and we're on the 4th floor. We're on the 4th floor by this point.
The ghost stop ones.
Yeah.
I think you can record with them too.
Yeah, you can. I was asking if we should be recording our Estes methods. Because I've seen some people do it, and I've seen some people
like record on the spirit box itself,
and then sync it with the audio.
Pardon me, everybody.
Well, when you guys are both situated and ready, can you raise your
right hand?
Raise your right hand. Just let me know that you're good to go, and I'll start asking questions.
Okay,
Did you hear that?
Did I hear what? I didn't hear it.
It sounded like a like a.
I heard it.
Know that you're good to go, and I'll start asking questions.
Ooh. It's right after Pip stops talking.
Just let me know that you're good to go, and I'll start asking questions.
Okay. I'll mark that red. Now, let me just double check and see if we have better audio for it, because right now these are the pickups. These are the pickups directly off of the camera. Writing old hospital, YouTube. There's all this. Okay, I'm seeing a lot. MP4 WAV file. Ah, okay. Okay. I wonder if this is it. Okay. Add to media play. Open. Oh, here we go. Open with Adobe Audition. Yes. Let's see if we can find this. Let's see if we can find this. So we will be going later in the evening, and we will hopefully find T's mini meltdown, or maybe not. Ooh. This is 2 hours and 40 minutes. Did I leave this somewhere?
A solo investigation. I think I will take this opportunity to use a quick restroom break.
Sounds good. Chad, if anybody is in stream right now, we're on a minor break, not a big break, but a minor break.
Can you leave me down? Man, I know.
I guarantee there's some in the hallway too. Somewhere.
I have one of those. One's gonna come on that I don't know.
Pick one down the hallway. That's how he learns about. You can say about apples. Kicking them themselves.
All right, Vanessa. Good luck.
Good luck, Vanessa.
We hope to see you again.
Did I leave?
What was that? Holy shit! Thank you. Just one more time to confirm. You don't want me here. Turn that light out. You don't want me on this floor. By myself. Holy shit! What was that? Holy shit! I have instant cold chills. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Wow.
I'm sorry I'm gonna be here for a while.
I must have left it running and I was unaware of it. Wow. Okay. So I got this, there's a wave file, a lot of MP4s. We have a freak out on audio. That is probably what we heard. Yeah. Yeah. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like. Sadly, it does not look like I've got any. Yeah, that's the only audio I had going. So, okay, so it looks like the on-camera audio is going to be the best audio we've got. Kind of a bummer, but because I would love to have like a confirmation of what this was.
We should be recording our Estes methods. Because I've seen some people do it, and I've seen some people
Like
not.
record, on the spirit box itself?
And then sync it with the audio.
Well, when you guys are both situated and ready, can you raise your
right hand?
Raise your right hand. Just let me know that you're good to go, and I'll start asking questions.
Okay, where
Did you hear that?
Did I hear what? I didn't hear it.
It sounded like a slight scream.
I didn't hear a scream, but I did hear a moan when I was by myself.
Let's see if I can get over the
You said we do or don't have a second blindfold?
We do. Did you? I brought it out. Pep, where's the second blindfold? It's around here somewhere. I swear to God, I brought it.
Is that it over there? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there.
I see. Is it its underwear or it's a blindfold?
Someone's underwear.
Okay. Blindfold.
All right, so Pip claims that she filmed this. All right, so the question is, where did she film it? All right, hold on. maybe. Because that was the 16 was the break room. So it looks like she's filming us, but she must not have recorded it. or it could be the other option, because these are, so that's not a crack against my wife, because all of her files are numerically labeled, and this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then we get to 17 and 18, and I believe that was in the pharmacy. And the pharmacy was where we wrapped up. Yeah. Because Pip is on the stairs here. And I'm just looking, and yeah, it was 16, 17, and 18. And unfortunately, this is Pip going downstairs. What is this? Leaving. Yeah.
Man, it's that time of night.
Yeah, we're wrapping up. So, Oh my God, Dave Zakoyak. Say what? How are you, sir? Good to see you, Dave. All right. Let's hop back into this then. We're gonna hop back into this.
Cover this baby up. Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna hear anything but this. So, all right. All right.
You may stand to white noise.
Hands. Holy shit.
All right. So what's happening here is we decided we wanted to try something new. And yeah, I know. And what is happening is I am doing automatic writing. Phil is doing the spirit box.
So loud.
Okay.
Oh, much better.
What do you want? All right, we're here today. We're trying to listen.
Okay. Now, I have a feeling we're probably not going to make it too far into this, because for this type of stuff, I usually I don't just drop in markers. I actually type out what was said and things like that, kind of like with a paratext. So it may take me a little longer to get through all this.
All right.
All right. So around here, looks like I also wrote something earlier. So we're going to say... okay, what do you want? And it was probably not considering how many people come in and out of here, it probably wasn't more like a, what do you want? It was more like, what do you want? That kind of thing. It was probably very insistent.
What do you want? Alright, we're here today, we're trying to listen to the stories of the people who worked and were treated in this place. Are you a doctor?
Stay. Yes.
Okay. Then we got Phil. He's under the spirit box. Okay. All right.
Stay.
You're not interested?
I could probably follow along. Let's see. I could probably follow along. Let's take a look here. Because all right. I want to say we broke in this this notebook at the old hospital. Yeah, yeah. So the first thing you see me write because I noticed it was pretty quick. Yeah, it's right there. I start writing, and the first thing I write is what? It's weird seeing this in front of me. It's weird seeing this in front of me.
Okay.
Much better.
All right.
What do you want? Alright, we're here today, we're trying to listen to the stories of the people who worked and were treated in this place. Are you a doctor?
Stay.
You're not interested?
Fear.
Ooh, fear.
Fear.
And being in a hospital, I can see a lot of I can see a lot of that, a lot of fear.
Fear.
Boring.
Then how did Pip get what do you want from that? So that's the thing is the first thing I said is what? And then the second thing, and that's the first thing I wrote was what? Second thing I wrote was what do you want? Then I wrote down I'm not interested. Then I wrote you're boring me. This was definitely one of the this is one of the more adversarial moments that I've had in here. Like I just was. I don't know if it was vibing off my anger and and it said, you know what, I'm gonna ramp it up here or something like that. But man, it's this was a weird one.
Boring.
You ruined it. You
Okay, so you ruined it.
You ruined it.
How can we,
Spirits.
Oops, wait a minute, no. Ooh. Gonna try to hang in there, chat, but I think the lack of sleep from last night, it was rough. It was really rough.
Spirits. Hold.
And this was asking a lot for Pip, though, because she's trying to film us. She's trying to keep the light on me so she can read what I'm writing, and it's just, it's a lot. And we're in the old hospital, so yeah.
Hold. Cold. Coal.
Okay, so it wasn't hold, it was coal. Okay. So we'll go back to markers, previous marker. Coal. Which again, big mining town, big mining state, West Virginia.
Hold. Cold. Coal.
what about us is boring?
17. $17. I'm from Texas.
Are you from Texas? Okay.
So he says, I'm from Texas. Spirit box. And have I started writing yet? That's what I want to know.
I'm from Texas.
Yep.
Are you from Texas?
I think this is when I say, yeah. That's why what did I write? I'm about to tell you. So in auto writing, I wrote, get lost bitch. Which is why you see me shake my head. Because I don't want to necessarily write that down, but it was one of those things where as I was doing it, I really could. It was just the voice in the head was getting louder, and I'm like this isn't good. This is not good. And I got to figure out. I think what I need to do, or what I want to do, is figure out some way of saying, okay, maybe I need to time out or just say, we're not doing that. We're not playing that. I'm not writing that. You know, maybe I just say that. I don't know. I don't know. Usually, the people that I've seen that do this sort of thing, they just go with the flow, if you will. And I understand going with the flow and everything like that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to write something that's going to piss off my wife, because most of the time she's going to be the one reading it. So there's.
I'm from Texas.
Are you from Texas? Okay. Hey, that's not so nice thing to say to me.
Yeah, see?
I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch.
It's you know, I mean, this was only like the second time. I think this was only the second time I'd ever done that. So I've only done automatic writing 3 times. 3 times, and I just I think it's 3 times. I haven't. I was planning to do it at. Make me nervous. Boom boom. Yeah, that was from the last time I did it. Yeah, Belladarian. This was when Phil tried it. This is when Phil tried it. Looks like we might be at this for quite some time. I think he says the beast. I think is what he says, the beast.
I'm a bitch. Big beast. Well, we will get out, but...
Gabe.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Okay, Gabe.
But
Gabe. Who's this?
I mean, that's the thing. When it comes to the spirit box, this is Phil's jam. Phil really just does amazing spirit box sessions. Who's this?
Who's this?
Oh, now you're laughing?
Oh yeah, that was a weird one. I start writing down like laughter, like oh, you know, kind of like whenever the Joker shows up.
Who's this?
Right, yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so markers, previous marker.
Who's this?
Yeah, and I'm starting to write down laughter, which writing down laughter is that can be kind of creepy. Okay.
now you're laughing? Now, don't make me call a nurse up here, because...
Philip.
Okay, here we go. It's amazing how many times too that Phil hears his name. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay.
Philip.
What are you laughing at?
There's someone in front of me. That's me. Jerk.
It's funny. I've seen a lot of debunkers and others really kind of dismiss ITC communications, which is what we're doing right here. And I don't know. I mean, it sometimes it can be extremely compelling. It's when things start lining up, it gets a little too close to home, in my opinion. Alrighty, and this was, what are you looking at? Okay. I'm gonna wait until I turn the page here. And when I turn the page, that's when I think I'll start closing down stream. And I've got a couple of comments left here, but yeah. Watching me do this is a little unsettling. I don't mind saying, watching me do this is really unsettling.
That's me. Jerk. Peril.
Jerk Para.
Peril.
Oh.
Peril.
Maybe Peril? Maybe that's Peril? Okay. Spirit box.
Peril. The mob.
Now, what's interesting about the mob is that there was a lot of, in its heyday, this was a pretty busy place, and there were several people that were trying to unionize the coal workers, and mob mentality was a big thing. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I'm building on this narrative or not, but it's interesting. He says the mob.
The mob.
They're looking at you.
Feel. Feel. Feel.
We're trying to see you. Could you come closer?
He's close.
and then you get something like that. You get something like that. Can you come closer? He's close. I mean, that's to say that's coincidence. You just blow that off as coincidence. I don't know. Yeah. And I think the only reason Pip doesn't give a stronger reaction to these types of things is because she's kind of multitasking right now. She's kind of keeping an eye on both of us.
He's close.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Here I'm writing, why are you here? There's a temptation I have at chat. I'll run it by you when I'm wrapping this up. That's a softer thing than the prior. What do you want? I feel like that's a separate voice speaking to you. It can be. It can be. There were. Remember, this was a hospital. A lot of people in, a lot of people out, and this place served the greater area of Williamson. And it just, at one time Williamson was the county seat. So you have a lot of traffic in here. You have a lot of life and a lot of death in a place like this.
Why are you here? We're here to learn the stories of this place. Give it to me.
Oh, I forgot. Pip's also running GhostTube. Pip is also running GhostTube. This is a full court press right here. Okay. So GhostTube is running. Pip does love her GhostTube. All right.
Give it to me. What would
You
you like?
should go.
And this to me is where you don't use one device. You don't just use GhostTube, you just don't use Seer, you just don't use when you're able to do multiple devices like this or multiple approaches like automatic writing, Spirit Box, and then this, it's great. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So Phil says you should go. And so, yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all if there are. But I will say, I don't think this is as intense as the ST session you're going to see at the Octagon Mansion. I think when we did the Octagon Mansion one, that was a crazy one.
What would you like?
Should go.
Okay. What would you like me to give you?
Death.
Again, we're in a hospital. We're in a hospital. We're in a hospital. Keep that in mind.
Death.
Oh my gosh.
Is there anybody else?
My needs.
Okay, we come down here. Have I started? Oh, yeah, now I've started writing.
My needs. I'm dead.
And I've just written down, why are you? I really don't care. Yeah, a lot of things happening here all at once. Okay, so I go to edit. No. So he goes, my needs, I'm dead. I'm not sure if those two are related. That's the thing. That could just be, those could be two different voices. Could be the same voice. I'm not really sure. And then I think pretty soon I should turn the page.
Is there anybody else?
My needs. I'm dead.
You really don't care?
Say it.
Oh, there it is. I mean, at one point I say, the fuck you want. I mean, that's how intense it gets. Say it. Oh, wait, my spirit box. Say it. I mean, the ladies from Adelaide Haunted Horizons, they have also had like really abusive stuff come through their spirit box sessions. So I'd have to figure out what Phil suggests and what he thinks and all this stuff. But yeah, that's a it's a heck of a day. Heck of a day at the old hospital on College Hill, and I think that might be a really, really good place for us to pause until tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be coming back to this. Oh, I am going to get some rest. Trust me, I'm ready to fall on my face. But guess what, everybody? Tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, everybody. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock. We got a premiere. We're premiering part 1 of our investigation of the Octagon Mansion. So I hope you guys will be there for that. And also tomorrow, I'm going to come back here and do a little bit more of a dive into what's going on at the old hospital on College Hill. So set those notifications. Yes, set those notifications, especially for those of you on YouTube. And yeah, that's the long and short of it. So I will... I'll be, doing the dual streaming. We're going to sit down. We're going to get back into the old hospital. And then when we come back, or rather when I wrap up here on Twitch and YouTube, we're just going to hop over to another URL, and we will go on ahead and enjoy this brand new investigation coming in, part 1. It's going to be exciting. Thank you, everybody, for being here. No raid. I'm just going to shut down the stream. No raid. I think we're just going to go ahead and just ease into the night because I am exhausted. I didn't sleep well last night, but you all kept me going, and so did the evidence. So did the stuff that we had uncovered. I'm really excited about what's coming down here. Again, hope you will all join us tomorrow, 9 p.m. on YouTube live for part 1 of the for the Octagon Mansion at 585 part 1. And if you show up earlier, like around 7-ish, I think 7, yeah, 7. Around 7, we're just gonna jump in and get some more video looked at. Okay, all right, everybody, you all have a great night. Take care. Stay spooky. Peace.